Hello, my dears. This will be a gentle floor workout with an emphasis on body mindfulness. And we're going to start with a body mindfulness shower. So, sitting or lying down, eyes open or closed. We're going to move through our body. So, starting with your toes. Again, sitting, lying down, eyes open or closed. We're going to start with our toes. Take your attention to your toes. Give them a little wiggle. Notice if they feel warm or cold. Then bring the wiggle into the rest of your foot and your ankle. And bring a little bit of movement to your feet and ankles. Notice any textures that are touching your feet, feeling of your clothes, your socks, or maybe the floor, touching your skin. We're going to move our attention now up into our legs, so you can let your feet be still. And bring a little motion into your legs and your knees. You can wave them back and forth a little bit. Just wiggle your legs around a little bit. Notice where you feel tension in your legs, where the muscles are a little bit contracted. You don't have to do anything about it. We're just noticing what our legs feel like. Notice if they feel warm or cold. Good, and then we can let our legs be still, and we'll move our attention to your butt. Notice the feeling of your butt sinking into the floor, that sensation of gravity acting on your body. Bring a little bit of a rock into your butt. Sorry, not like that. Bring a little bit of movement to your butt muscles, so you're rocking your body back and forth or just tilting your hips a little bit if you're lying on the ground. And we'll move our attention to our hips, those hip bones. Keep that movement going, rocking your body slightly. Noticing the feeling of your hips, and bringing our attention and the movement up into our spine. Bring a little soft movement into your spine. You can make little circles with your spine or a little worm movement side to side. Notice if your spine feels loose or stiff. Either way, there's nothing to do about it. We're just taking notice. And bringing stillness to the spine, we're going to move our attention into our shoulders. Just take stock for a moment, whether there's a feeling of tension or looseness. And we're going to take our shoulders and move them backward and forward, back and forth. So there's a little bit of shaking our shoulders a little. And let that motion move into your arms, so you can start to wiggle your fingers. There's a little bit of movement all through the arms, shoulders, fingers. You can open and close your hands. Notice the feeling when your fingers touch the inside of your hands. Good, we're going to open and close our elbows. Notice that feeling of motion moving through the joints. We're going to circle our wrists a little bit to one side and then back to the other side. Good, and bringing stillness to our arms and shoulders, maybe with one last shake, and then stillness. Moving our attention into the neck, and make little circles with your neck. We're going to nod our head back and forth. And we'll tilt our head side to side so the ear comes to towards each shoulder, to the left and to the right. If you want, you can bring looseness into your body so your whole body sways side to side a little bit. Bring a full sway so it's the neck all the way down the spine to the bottom of your spine, bottom of your back. There's a waving motion side to side. And bringing stillness, we're just going to take our attention into our face. You can do some scrunchy movements, tighten up the muscles in your face and release them. Tighten up the muscles in your face, scrunch your face together and release. Notice the feeling of the skin on your face. Notice the cool sensation as your breath comes in and out of your nose. That little wind on the upper part of your lip. Good. Okay. Thank you for doing that with me. Now we're all in touch with our bodies. We're going to bring a little bit of strengthening movement into our day. So meet me on your back. And we're going to start our strengthening portion with some bridges, okay? So I'll time us for a minute. You can do this for as long as you want. So stop early if you choose. Our minute starts now. So with our knees bent, you're just going to lift, bring a straight angle into your body, and lower your hips back down. So lift, squeeze your butt at the top, and lower back down. Lift, squeeze your butt at the top, and lower back down. If you like, as we're doing this motion, keep your attention with your glutes, your butt muscles, how they tighten at the top, and then release, release, release until they're completely loose at the bottom. And then again, contract and release. And for the last 15 seconds, we'll move our attention to another part of our body, just the quads. So contract at the top, the quads at the front of the legs, and release. Contract, release. All right, that's time. So we have a minute of free time now. I'm going to invite us into a stretch. I'm going to do mine like this. If you can do that, you tuck your foot underneath your butt. If you can't do that, you can be standing and just grab and do a gentler quad stretch. Okay? If this isn't much of a stretch for you, you can lean back and keep your attention with the front of your quad. Feel that stretch through the muscle. And we're going to switch sides. Tuck your foot under your butt, or if you're standing, also cool. You can lean back for a deeper stretch and notice that feeling through the front quad. All right. we're ready for our next move. We're back on our backs. We'll have our legs kicked up in the air. I'll turn a little. And we're just going to open the legs, and then we'll cross, cross, cross 3 times, open again, cross, cross, cross. Starting for a minute, starting now. So open, cross, 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 open, cross, cross, cross. For this one, I'll invite you to bring your attention to your ankles. My ankles are pointed, so my toes are pointed. And then just bringing a nice stretch through the front of my ankles. You can also notice the feeling at the bottom of your feet. As we're kicking, there's air moving past our feet. I can feel that cooling the bottoms of my feet. And that's time. So a minute of free time, or you can follow me into a gentle stretch. We're going to be staying on our back. Just pull your knees in towards your chest. And we're just going to stay like that for a minute, starting now. If you like, you can follow me to bring a little rock into your body, side to side. And for me, I feel this in my lower back. I'm giving myself a little massage with the yoga mat on my lower back, right here. So that's where my attention is. Gently keeping your tension with your body. It can be at your lower back or anywhere else in your body that's calling your attention. And that's time. So for our next strengthening move, we're going to stay in this position. And again, we'll kick our legs up into the air. My toes are pointed, but that's up to you. And we're going to drop one leg down. You can take it as far down as you want, so you don't need to take it all the way to the floor. Moderate to suit your needs. And then we'll switch and kick down the other leg for a minute, starting now. So drop one leg down as far as you want to go, and switch. Remember, you can stop whenever you want. You don't have to do the full minute. For me, I'm getting a nice stretch through the back of my leg, so that's where I'll suggest we hold our attention. That feeling down the back of the leg. If you want a little bit more strengthening, you don't have to, but if you want, you can lift your shoulders and continue to hold the attention at the back of the leg, that stretch. Good, that's time. So we can rest. What we're going to do for this restful free time is we're going to wiggle our ankles. So I just want to show you. You can stay lying down if you want to. For a minute, starting now, we're just going to take one ankle. Here, I'll do it like this. And turn. Do little ankle circles to one side. Holding your attention with your ankle. This delicious movement. We're going to switch and do circles to the other side. Same foot. Notice how yummy delicious that feels on your ankle. Very healthy movement. We'll switch the other foot. Make little circles to one side. Keep your attention with your ankle. Notice what it feels. Switch to the other side. And you can also follow your attention through your body if there's anything, any other part of your body that's calling for you to notice. Good. That's time. So we're ready for our next strengthening move. We're going to do one more on our back, and that's going to be the dead bug. So for this one, we're going to lift knees above our hips, and we're pressing down. That you don't have to press down, that makes it more difficult. And then with same leg, same arm, we're going to extend and pull it back in, and we'll do the other side, extend, pull it back in. So for a minute, starting now. Remember, you don't have to go all the way down. You can keep it here if you want. Moderate to suit your needs. And this is a real good ab exercise, so I'm going to suggest we keep our attention on our abs. So that's right here. If you want a more intense workout, you can be pushing down your hand on your knee. The harder you push, the harder this move is. Feel free to take this workout easy. It doesn't have to be intense. Even gentle movements are very strengthening. Returning the attention to our abs if the attention has wandered. And that's time. Whew. So for this next minute, we're going to do basically rest, but we're going to be stretching. So arms and legs are fully extended, and you just pull your toes and your fingers out so you're fully extended. We're going to do that for a minute, starting now. So just stretch your body. You can also just relax or let your body fall into its stretched position, but not really like actively pulling anymore. And take your attention to the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers. You can wiggle them a little bit if that helps you keep your attention there. And see if you can hold the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers together in your attention. Treat it like a little game. Just see if you can hold the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers in the presence of your attention. Good, that's time. Next up, we're going to roll to the side. And we're going to do a bit of clamshell action. I'm going to do this Jane Fonda because that's comfy for me. You can also use your arm as a pillow. Bottom leg, no, we're going to keep bottom leg straight. Top leg comes in, your knee is bent. Your toe can be at the inside of your knee, and we're just going to open and close with this clamshell. You might need your front hand on the ground to stabilize you, otherwise your body will rock all over the place. So we're going to do that for a minute, starting now. Just lift the knee and close. Lift and close. Now I'm going to invite you to find the parts of your body that are working right now. Where are the muscles that are being activated? See how many you can find. Starting with the most obvious muscles that are being worked, and then continuing to explore what else is being activated right now. If you want a little added difficulty, you can lift your front hand. If that makes you rock and roll all over the place, then keep your hand down. I'm starting to feel this in the arch of my foot. I don't think that's the point. So maybe I'll relax my foot a little bit. And rest. Okay. So for this minute of rest, we're going to do a stretch for that hip that we just exercised. So with a right angle, I want you to be able to see. Okay, my front leg is at a right angle, roughly. Back leg also roughly right angle. So there's this crisscross like that, okay? Put on the floor. And for a minute, we're going to hold that stretch, starting now. And to make it a little bit of a deeper stretch, you can lean forward over this knee that's in front of you. So remember, I've got right angle here, and then this front ankle is lined up with my back knee, which is also at a right angle. And just gently lean forward. And find that point in your hip. For me, it's right here, the outside of this hip. Find that point that's being stretched and hold your attention there. Okay, that's time. So we'll lie back down and we're going to do the other side. So once again, you can have your head up or all the way down. Legs are straight. Front leg comes up, so your toes are touching the inside of that knee. And for a minute, we're going to clamshell starting now. So lift, remember, keep your hand down if you need. Lift and close. Let your attention travel through your body, finding where the muscles are that are being most activated right now, which for me is definitely just this outer corner of my hip. But it's not only there, so keep on traveling, see if you find anywhere else. I notice these muscles, various parts of my quad being activated. If you want, you can lift your front hand. I feel the inside of my quad being activated. And you might not notice, but your side abs are being activated. And that's time. You might really notice that your side abs are being activated. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to do that same stretch. Right angle with the front leg. And then the back leg, you line up your knee with your heel. And it's also in a right angle. Okay? And for a minute, we're going to do that stretch starting now. If you like, you can take your chest forward a little bit, keeping good posture, so my neck stays lifted, but you just lean over your front knee a little bit. And take your attention to that little point in your hip that's receiving the stretch right now. Notice if any tension has entered into your neck or shoulders, and if it has, just give a gentle shake to remind those muscles to loosen up. Do the same with your jaw. If your jaw has gotten tense, just let it loosen. And that's time. We're going to lie back on our side. Okay, so same situation where you can hold your head up or lie all the way down. I'm going to scoot up so you can see what I'm doing. This time we're going to lift our legs off the ground and we're going to do this gentle kick for a minute, which is a long time. This is not an easy move, so remember, stop whenever it feels right to you. Okay, our minute starts now. So lift your legs and do this gentle kick back and forth. Remember to rely on your front hand if you need to, so you're not rocking back and forth. And for this one, I'm going to suggest holding your attention with your jaw, your neck, and your shoulders. So as we're doing this movement, you remember to keep relaxed in this zone. Let your jaw hang loose. Let the muscles in your face relax. If you want to push and you're able to do it, you can lift your hand. Only do it if your body stays stable. If you're not stable, then your muscles need to develop a bit more before you take that next step. That's our time. So we're going to sit up. I want to do this one. How am I going to do that? I think we're going to do a butterfly stretch. Yeah. For a minute starting now. So our feet are together and our legs are hanging to the side. You might be like this. All good. Just take that stretch to wherever is comfortable for you. You don't need to overdo it. Notice the feeling of your inner thigh muscles as they're starting to open, stretch a little bit. You can lean forward if you like to get a slightly deeper stretch. And just notice that feeling of opening, that oxygen moving into these inner thigh muscles. I can feel this also in my lower back, getting a gentle stretch. I always feel it there because my lower back is often tense. So I always feel my stretches there. And that's time. So we're going to do the other side. I just did that side. Do this side. Right? I think so. Alright, so for a minute, we're going to lift the feet and do this kick back and forth, starting now. Stabilizing hand in front and kick your feet back and forth. Again, I'm going to invite you to take your attention to your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, and your face. And let all those muscles relax. It can be tempting, or the body just naturally is drawn to tensing up those muscles when we're working other muscles, but that's not the muscle group we're targeting. So just bring some looseness into your jaw, bring some looseness into your face, your neck, and your shoulders. Remember to bow out early if that's what's best for you. And if you like, you can lift the front hand. And rest. Alright, we're going to go back into that butterfly stretch for a minute starting now. This time you can hold your toes And you can give yourself a little foot massage. So just take your thumbs to the inside of your feet and see if you can hold your attention with that sensation of the massage you're getting in your feet. Keep your posture nice and lifted so your neck is lifted. And bring your attention to your feet that are receiving this lovely little massage. And that's time. So we're gonna do just a couple more moves. Next up, we're gonna do, I just love a bird dog. I do a lot of bird dogs. That's what we're gonna do. So we come into all fours, knees are under our hips, hands under our shoulders. And with the opposite leg, opposite arm, we're gonna lift. And then what we're gonna do is from here, we're just gonna kick it up in the air a little bit. Kick up in the air. Yeah, you don't have to do the kick. You can also just hold it. So whatever you choose, our minute starts now. So opposite leg, opposite arm. If you like, you can just hold it here. Regardless, make sure you're not sinking into your joints, but lifting away from the floor with your muscles. And if you like, if it's right for you, you can do this gentle little kick up. There's no need to push yourself further than is healthy for you, so don't do the kick up if it's not right. I kind of feel like I need a little extra today, so I'm doing it. Now take your attention to your spine. Hold your spine nice and long. From the tip of your tailbone to the tip of your head, holding nice and long. Bow out early if that's what's best for you. I want you to enjoy this. It's not about killing yourself. And rest. So for this minute, we're going to do a little bit of wrist circles. So starting now, just circle your wrists to one side. If you did the full minute, then probably like me, you're breathing a little hard. So you can notice that. Notice where the breath moves in your body, where it lifts your shoulders, your chest, your belly. We're going to circle our wrists to the other side. Notice the feeling of the breath in your mouth when it comes in and when it goes out. Notice the temperature change. Cool breath comes in and warm breath goes out. All right, that's a minute. We're just going to do some little shakes out like that, some little star fingers, just to get some last little looseness into our wrists. All right, so we're going to do the other side for a minute starting now. Just the opposite leg from last time, opposite arm. Remember not sinking into your joints, but lifting away from the floor with your muscles. And if you like, you can bring that in, that gentle little kick. It's totally optional. It's not that easy. you are a very normal human being if you find this very difficult. Bring your attention to the spine, keeping the spine long from the tailbone all the way to the tip of the head, out from the crown of your head. Stop whenever is right for you, and rest. This one we're going to do a child's pose. I'm going to be quiet, but if you like, you can continue to notice the cool breath in your mouth and the warm breath on your out breath. For a minute, child's pose starting now. So just you can sink your butt onto your ankles, your arms are reached forward, and just lower your head and rest. All right, that's time. We're gonna do one more move. This will be our last one, our big finale. A plank. Your options are many. You can do this plank on your knees, so you're just holding up like this. You can also be down on your elbows rather. I think I'll do it on my elbows. And the more intense version is up on your toes. So it's totally up to you. Totally up to you. Take this at your own pace. This is not a competition. You're not competing with me, anybody else. You're not competing with you. Nothing. No competition. So for a minute, whichever you chose, on your knees or on your toes, our minute starts now. Regardless, whichever version you chose, whether you're on your knees like this or up on your toes, give your butt a squeeze, and that makes the whole thing harder. Assuming actually it would be true either way, even if you're up like this or down on your elbows, notice your side pecs, I think they might be called, I'm not sure. These muscles underneath your armpit. Notice that they are activated, so you're not sinking into your shoulders, but lifting away from the floor with your muscles. Bow out whenever you need. Nobody's watching you, and even if they are, who cares what they think? And rest. Great job. Okay. For this rest, we're going to do a half cobra, so we're just in this position we are already in. And you're up on your elbows, and lift your head up, and that's it. You just feel like a gentle stretch in your lower back. For a minute, starting now. Lift your neck so you keep your posture lifted. Bring relaxation into the muscles of your face, your jaw, your neck. You can bring a little wiggle to those areas to help your your body, remember to relax. Feel your breath expand your belly into the floor, and your body sink down a little bit when your breath goes out. Keep your posture lifted. And that's time. So we're done with the strengthening part. I just want to run us through one more awareness shower of the body. I'm going to do this lying down. Just a quick one. Lie in whatever way is comfortable for you. You can close your eyes or leave them open. Bring your attention to your toes. Wiggle your toes a little bit. Bring your attention into your feet. Notice the sensation on the bottoms of your feet. You can maybe stretch them, stretch your feet a little bit, point your toes. Notice your ankles. Give them a little movement, some gentle circles, some forward and back. Notice your legs. Take your attention up through the backs of your calves. Notice the sensation at the backs of your knees. Bring the attention up to your quads and bring a wiggle through your whole leg, both legs. Just give them a little wiggle back and forth. Bring your attention to your butt and just wiggle your butt a little bit. Bring your attention to your belly. Take a big belly breath in so your belly lifts. Take your attention up to your heart. See if you can notice your heartbeat. Bring your attention up to your shoulders. Wiggle your shoulders a little bit. Move your attention through your arms, the inside of your elbows, to your hands, your fingers. Give them a little wiggle. Give your whole arm a little wiggle, both your arms. And up to your neck and your head, just shake your neck back and forth. Now, you're welcome to sit up and take your attention just to your whole body. Just check in for a second. Notice what you're feeling. You're probably feeling a little bit warm. I hope you're feeling a little bit relaxed. My toes are feeling a little bit cold. I'm going to put socks on. And that's it. That's it, you guys. I hope this was very pleasant for you. It was very pleasant for me. Thanks for coming. Bye.